Hi, so this is my garden tour for July 12, 2016. And I'm gonna start in the third row that I just started. Let's see, what do we got? This was transplanted. I didn't remember, these are the ones I didn't think they were gonna grow in the black cow from Walmart, and they ended up growing, which is really weird. So I just guess it just had to be dislodged from the compartment that was growing in. And these are water spinach. These are supposed to be growing in water actually, but they actually grew. So I'm happy. And you'll see these are the tomato seedlings that These tomato seedlings are old, like 3 months old, and they haven't gotten anywhere. So I put them into the ground. Okay, this is a little clearer. And you see they're just starting out now. So sorry, not so. I don't know how to film moving like this yet. I wish I was a steadier hand, but I don't. And this is the bed, this is my third row that I started. And down here, where it's empty right now, it's supposed to be winter cabbage, like the Worcester cabbages or something. The ones that are like spidery cabbage, something like that. I think that's what it is. But it's only in a few days, so nothing's grown yet. And you see these little greens around everywhere. They're all pretty much tomatoes that I that was started from seed. And like I said, 2 to 3 months old. They haven't grown, so I just started to put them in the ground. In between that, there's gonna be like stuff coming up, like different squashes, the orange ones, the yellow ones, the red, just whatever comes up. Whatever grows, I just toss them everywhere. You probably can't see. Yeah. So this is a mixture of cow manure and potting mix. Cow manure and I mentioned horse manure on the other side. This side probably more horse manure, and then the blacker parts is cow manure and the mix, the potting mix. So I know I left it the way it is with the leaves and everything because it's just whatever kind of like works. It'll grow. It just, I don't want to be too picky because I can't afford to be too picky right now. But I didn't do a raised bed because I couldn't afford all the soil that goes into it, and then having the raised bed built with wood. I just, it was just too much work for anyone to do. So, and since I don't know how long I'm staying here, I didn't want to, do all that stuff. But later on, like I'm on the other side now. Later on, when everything grows and stuff, I don't know how long I'm gonna be staying here, so that's why I'm just going with the flow right now. And I found that my lemongrass were dying, and so I did a hill. And I wanted to do a hill because it grows better. I don't know, things grow better with hills for me here than, so that's why you see everything like there's not flat surface everywhere. It's like lumps here. I didn't even the surface because because it grows better in hills. It's, the loops in the hills and the valleys here. It's kind of better just to leave it and let it just grow unevenly. And here I put a few onions. I got like those 100 onion seeds, those round yellow onions, and they didn't give me 100. They gave me like 20. So just put them around here. You see, the tomatoes are still here. If they survive. Oh my God, there's so many mosquitoes out here. It's like icky. But Let's see. Over here, there's other stuff growing. I think it's starting to rain. Ooh, I better get in soon. So, let's see. Like, there's other stuff here, but I kind of forgot what was put in there. Maybe bell peppers from seed and maybe something else. I just can't remember. I can't remember what's in there. This is where the dragon fruit was placed. This is dragon fruit seeds. So that right there is a watermelon next to that. Those two trays. I forget what is in the trays after a while. Radish, kale, if it grows. One kale was in there, and you know, bits and pieces of different things. And over there's like more herbs. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in. Herbs and stuff and snow peas. My snow peas don't really grow. Just the shoots grow here, so I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But, yeah. So, it's kind of like a U. You see from the pole, from this side to that third bed to this side is connected. It's like a U, and it goes up this way. I call it the U. And this side is just little extensions here and there, you know, little bushes. 1, 2, 3. And that's my first row over here. But yeah, there's a lot of space here, but I just, you know, the soil, can't afford to get all the soil I need yet. And even if I found the horse farm, it was kind of, you know, kind of difficult for me to go get all that. So many seeds were thrown all over the place here. And let me see if I could do this. I did forget which one this was, but I know the water spinaches I placed here. And let me see what else is growing. And those are his 3 onions, or scallions, that he had me put up. Yeah. And I think they're growing. I don't know. I've never done scallions from root like that before. It probably takes too long to do the seed. It really takes long, actually. I've had months and months and nothing grows. But yeah, so here are my 25-cent plants. One just got whooped in the butt by the hose, so you can see it like falling out. I don't know how to put it back out. I'm just so tired of it. If it doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna let it die for now, because I don't have the energy to put in all this. But yeah, but this, it took months to get them to like stabilize in this area, because I realized there's no, it's a different kind of dirt down here. It's like, even though you put horse manure and whatever soil, it doesn't work as well, because it's not, you know, it's not that kind of soil. But like, places like here where it was tillered and dug up, you see them like, it grows better on hills, like the tomatoes and stuff. These are really getting luscious. And I just started them out. I don't know what tomatoes they are anymore. After a while, you're like, oh. Can't keep count of everything. And one of the squash or something. And the watermelons, and I have a water spinach here. And I just let them grow after a while. I'm not even sure what the heck these things are. They're growing. Like here, I forget. I think these are nothing, but I just let them grow, you know, because I just don't know. This is my first year having a garden. So seeds have been scattered everywhere, but it grows wherever it wants to grow, kind of. And that's my loofah. I really want to see a loofah grow. That's a loofah right there by the Christmas lights. So yeah. And I totally forget which area. I have to refresh my memory, go through pictures. I don't know what these things are anymore. I just don't remember. But it's in one of my photographs. So, yeah. See, like, they grow really well along, like, hills. That's why I had seeds put up. Once they grow, I'll figure them out, right? Like these, I thought these were something radish or something else, but when it started growing, it kind of looks like they're chili peppers. See what I mean? So like, I don't know. Let's let it grow up and see what happens. And these are my first bushes of basil from seed, and they're getting eaten. As you can tell, there's two different kinds. These are getting eaten here. But this kind here is like a little bit different than this kind. One's probably Thai, and one's another one, like I guess American basil or something. And yeah, these, I don't even know what these are anymore. These are scallions, onions maybe. You can see it's so many months now and they don't grow. So I could have just left it in there and see what happens. These are the newer basil that I just sprinkled out with the cilantros. I don't know where the cilantro are. Just like, I guess just leave it the way it is and let's see what happens. Give it a few months. Because this has been only a few weeks. My snow peas, they don't pea. They don't become snow peas at all. They just stay shoots. And I find that my lettuce, the birds are pecking on them, the ones in the cups. So, I don't know. I don't know how to protect any of these things. No more money to protect these things. These are just little things that, you know, used to grow. And that's asparagus right there. But I found out it takes 3 years, and I was like, darn. Waste my time growing, because I might not even be here 3 years, so I'm not going to put anything in the ground like that. These are just different squashes I just threw in. After a while, you just stop using trays, you know, because of things accumulate in the trays and it gets very annoying. I have a lot of jumping spiders. This is my turmeric, this is my lemongrass. It's falling because it's getting too big probably. The wind blew it. My basil, but I bought this for $3. This whole thing, yeah, it was that big and it's $3. And now I have little things growing on the sides. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, I mean, nothing really grows like the way I wanted it to. But then this is my first year. We're back to the second aisle. So this was the first aisle, and this is the second aisle, and behind the pool is the third aisle, which I might have to take out eventually. I just thought it was cool to have a pool, so yeah, just to sit in there and relax. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's walk out of the garden, and I'm gonna close up the garden. I'll try to, yeah, that's my other, I did, you know, my tomatoes. Hold on, let me bring out my tomatoes. These are tomatoes that I was given. This one's dying. It doesn't have a drainage bucket. I gotta have someone drain the bottom of it, but it just started dying yesterday because of heavy rain, and then I watered it, and I realized it's probably not being drained. But everything else looks pretty cool. These, I have no idea how to put those things on. That's why it looks so wacky. But this is my tomato that someone gave me. Yeah, mine doesn't grow, so I'm really lucky people keep giving me like a few things here and there. Yeah. And the cat like goes wild here because they chase me everywhere and poop everywhere near me. So even the fence, it took out the fence, beat up the fence and everything. There's a few things that are, you know, having a grow over here. Tomato that it's been there for a while. It just doesn't grow well. Certain ones just don't grow, you know. So I just don't even bother too much. If it grows, it grows. I think these are pumpkins or something, cantaloupes or something. And oh, look, there's a flower in one of them. Yeah. And so that's it. Oh, and I started rambutan, lychee, and longan. So these should be coming up hopefully in a few weeks. I did one set in the fridge, and we'll see what happens. I know, I should have done it when this was sunnier. But, let me see if I can turn the light on. Oops, I don't know if I can turn the light on. This is my plum tree. There's an apple, my apple, like, right here somewhere. But you can't see it. And my nectarine is in this box here. This is my nectarine. Oops. Too dark to focus on. Nope, can't focus. And then my oranges. This is supposed to be my orange thing, but it's really cute. I'll probably try to insert the picture or something. But okay, well that's about it. My July 12th garden tour, and that's as much as I achieved for the first, since April. I didn't have this together. I didn't have all this together in April. I mean, this was a really slow, ongoing project. I have a lot of help to create everything that I have here. And this whole area, this was never here. Like the last 7 years, there's just nothing here. So when I moved in here, I saw this land, and it was my first summer. I was homeless last year, or wait, yeah, last year. So it was tough. So now that I'm like kind of coming back together, I'd help putting together this garden, and when I'm well enough, I just get to sit here and chill. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you had fun. Any suggestions, comments, feedback are welcome. Thank you. Have a happy afternoon. Bye-bye.